I am at the beautiful Lan Su Chinese garden right in downtown Portland. I'm with Justin Blackwell, and you're a new person here.
I am, yes.
And then what is your title?
I am the curator of horticulture.
Ah, very exciting. So it's fall in the garden, and there's always something to see, but really this time of year, there's many different things that you don't see at other times in the seasons.
That's true. I think it's very surprising to a lot of people to find some beautiful blooms and things that are fruiting right now in the Chinese garden.
Right. And so in this courtyard, you're just walking in. What do we see here?
We're currently in the courtyard of tranquility here at the Chinese garden. And you do immediately want to walk in with that feeling of tranquility. And we have a Begonia grandis subspecies evansiana. And in a Chinese garden, typically you would see those planted along stone in rockery. So that they can kind of grow through some of the cracks of the stone. And they started blooming actually just about a week ago.
Wow.
And they'll be blooming through probably until November.
Wow, hardy begonia, you don't think about that. You just think of them summer annuals.
That's correct.
Wonderful. And then there's still gardenias, which we all love gardenias, that fragrance in our gardens.
So we have Gardenia climbs hardy, and we have them throughout the entire garden. And that is the amazing thing about gardenias, is they are also an unexpected plant to see in bloom in our climate. We have several hardy gardenias that you can grow here in Portland.
Wonderful.
But Climbs Hardy is the one that we like to display.
Ah,
And
nice.
the fragrance is amazing.
It is, it is. And then I see over here in a pot, let's walk over, is a pomegranate. And that is just so unusual to see, I think, here in the Northwest.
It is very unusual to see here in the Northwest. Actually, it is a surprisingly hardy plant. As you see here, the fruit is ripening. In Chinese culture, because the fruit has so many seeds, it has come to represent and symbolize abundance when it comes to fertility or wealth. And it's displayed prominently here to signify that. But also on a horticultural note is that there are so many varieties coming out all the time, and they're becoming more and more popular in nurseries. And so what people don't realize is that you can actually keep these outside year-round in a protected
Wonderful.
spot.
That is wonderful. Well, I know that you have so much to see in the garden here, but we're going to go to another spot and talk about those plants. Let's go.
All right.
Now, Justin, we're in another part of the garden, and there's this beautiful blooming tree. What is it?
This is Heptacodium mycinoides, and it's also known as the Seven Suns flower. And the reason for that is that each whorl or each cluster of flowers has 7 blossoms on it.
Beautiful.
And then once the blossoms start to fall, it reveals this kind of a rosy red calyx on it. And so when the entire tree is covered with the rosy red calyx, it almost looks like a new flower coming out.
That is cool.
And this also has amazing orange fall color. And the bark gives it some wonderful winter interest as well.
Nice. And the bees love it too. It's great for late pollinators.
Absolutely. The bees are all over this thing right now.
We're going to go see one more thing over in this bed. So what is this kind of seed pod plant here?
So this is the Blackberry Lily. It's known as the Begonia chinensis. So when this was in bloom, it had nice kind of a toad lily orange with black, brown speckled blossoms on it. And then those gave way to these seed pods, and these seed pods have recently opened to reveal sort of what looks like a blackberry, and those are the seeds.
That is cool. Well, there is a special event going on today, and I'm going to go over and talk to Scott about all the events going on. Thanks so much, Justin.
Thank you.
Well, now I'm talking to Scott, who is the Director of Marketing, and so there is a big event happening today.
Absolutely. It is the Autumn Moon Festival, which is the second most important holiday on the Chinese calendar after Chinese New Year.
Wow, so what's going on?
So we have 3 events that are happening today, from 10 until 9, which is extended hours for the garden. The garden will be open and have events and programs for kids of all ages.
And then what is the crowning event?
The crowning event is at the end of the night. We will be doing a dragon procession, a lit dragon procession with our partners. So they'll go through the garden, and it is an amazing display to see.
That is. I've seen those before here, and they are tremendous. And so everything's on the website?
Everything is on the website.
Excellent. And so we'll have that for you. You can go to gardentime.tv, click you over to that. So watch the rest of Garden Time, and then come on down to Lan Su. Thanks so much, Scott.
Yeah, it's great to see you.